Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake Restituto, and I'm a musician from Northport, New York. And today, we're going and reacting to and breaking down, talking about, and seeing what we can laugh at, learn from, and just enjoy my most popular Hamilton video, my most popular Hamilton reaction. This was my most popular video on my channel for a long time. Now it probably sits, I don't know where it sits now, but it was there for a long time. It is currently sitting at 76,000 views, which is wild. Like, man, when this one started running, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so many views. Because this was about a year ago. I posted this on November 11th, 2020. So I hit 10,000 subscribers in October 23rd. So like this is 2 weeks after I had 10,000 subscribers. So I maybe had like 10,500 maybe, you know, so like 10,000 views, 12,000 views, like that was a lot for me back then. 20,000, I was like, shoot, this is crazy. So now to have 75,000 and it's kind of steadied out, like it hasn't really been doing as much anymore. So it's probably been in the 60 to 70 range for the past couple of months. But, you know, but to see that, it was like, wow, that's so crazy. Like, it's amazing. So we're going to be getting into more Hamilton content. I kind of just want to see this one just because it was my most popular. I also love the song Satisfied. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of different stuff, whether it be the animatics or live versions, just a whole bunch of stuff. So stay tuned for that. If you're interested in even further content, go check out the Patreon, including, because on the Patreon, there's also my first time seeing the actual video, the actual Disney Plus version. So stay tuned. If you have not seen that, go check that out after you watch this video. And if you have, thank you so much for supporting the Patreon. Let's see what we got. This is my reaction to Satisfied. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and welcome back to another reaction video. In these style of videos, I like to break down, analyze, and talk about all different aspects of your favorite songs. I say your favorite songs because a lot of these actually are requests. And if you have any requests, you can text me. The numbers are down below. International WhatsApp number and US. Oh, that's funny. That's right after I changed my number, because in the previous one, I just filmed one, which was my first reaction, which was the first time hearing the 10 Dual Commandments. My first time ever hearing Hamilton. I hadn't changed my number yet, but so it was right around the time. That's actually really fun. Request, you want to say what's up, just want to say hi, have any questions, anything like that. It's wild to see how much the studio has changed. I try to break these down, analyze them, talk about all the different aspects like the mixing, the production, the vocals, to help you guys just enjoy it just a little bit more. If you want to see more content like this, and you want to see just me, hey, look, now we're matching. And the more that there we go. The more I'm able to focus and provide the stuff that you guys want to see. Just do me a huge favor and like and subscribe this video. Like and subscribe, and yeah. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, if you want to check out my music, it's Jacob Restituto wherever you listen. Forgetting to promote their own music. 60 or 70 songs out there, so you might find something you like. New. That's crazy, because now we're at the 100 range, so we've released a lot of music since then, huh? Song coming out this Friday, actually. I do a lot, almost. I'm trying to do one a week, so you might find something you like. So let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we got. This is Satisfied, number 11 on the track.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now, everyone.
I like the laugh. That has to be Anthony Ramos, right? Because so shout out to In the Heights, because if you want to see my reaction to that, that's also on Patreon. He's got such a distinct voice. That's pretty cool. It just adds to, like, you know, you can hear he's laughing a bit, and then you can also hear the crowd laughing a bit. I think that's really cool.
Give it up for the maid of honor.
You know, let's see, while we're watching this, I'm going to see where we are. Nice acoustic guitar. In the tracks. Call and response. Nice chord in there. So it's cool how we're driving a bit. So it's got the eighth note, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so what that is, that's called an arpeggio. You're taking a chord where you're, like, say 3 or 4 notes, and you're arpeggiating it. You're taking them and you're taking one. Say for example, you're hitting the 1 3 5 7, 1 3 5 7, then back down 7 5 3. So this is like my 10th Hamilton video. Like, I was probably like I had just kind of gotten started. So if we pull up, there was like I didn't really start going in order until because I did 10 Dual Commandments first, and then I did the Schuyler Sisters, because like one of my students, so they were really, that student really got me into them too. And I was like, yo, this is actually really cool. And so then from there, I started going in order, because then you see Alexander Hamilton, My Shot, The Story of Tonight, You'll Be Back, Aaron Burr, Sir, Farmer Refuted. And then I was like, okay, this is sick. Then also people were seeming to enjoy it, because then it was like Right Hand Man, Helpless, and then now we are at Satisfied. But Satisfied like blew out of the water compared to some of these other ones. Like with the view count and just people enjoying it. Like, I don't know. Like, for example, Helpless, which I love. Helpless is a great song, actually. Has 19,000 views, and like I said, this other one has 77,000 or 76,000. It's crazy. The algorithm
going back and forth, up and down, up and down. It's called an arpeggio. So you have that one, but that's an eighth note. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we have the acoustic guitar. And then that's between corner.
I left myself hanging right there at the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and I wanted to go on and 1 and 2 and to change that note.
Strum and dun dun like that. I know my pitches are not on key because I'm just heard 30 seconds of the song. I'm giving you more of a rhythmic lesson than an actual key lesson here.
Union, and the hope that you provide.
Dude, the vibrato.
Really nice vibrato in the vocal right there.
Hey, at least you guys know I'm consistent, man. That is so funny. Oh my gosh, at least you know I'm consistent. That is so funny.
Nice.
Dude, look at the excitement on my face.
Vocals right there. Nice.
Dude, can somebody clip that and turn that into a meme? That is so... That is such a funny face.
Nice. That was sick. Let me rewind it. You hear that reverse swell in there? That was cool. Reverse vocals. That was really, really cool. I like that. That caught me off guard. I really like that.
Yo, I want to give a massive shout out to the person that recommended that I paint that wall black. Because it makes such a big difference, man.
Nice.
Ping pong delay. Panning the voices.
So, I haven't seen the musical, like I've said 1,000 times doing these reactions. It's on my list to see. But
which you now can see on Patreon.
But what I find really interesting is the way that this music, this is actually really cool. I'm really enjoying doing these songs. What's cool about this is it's giving this reverse sound, and it's echoing back and forth, left and right, reverse swells, the piano goes reverse, the reverse vocals, and it almost sounds like, I have no idea, but it almost sounds like she's going through what's it called, like she's going back in her memory, like replaying in her mind in reverse, going back in her memory, recounting
which
things.
I now learned about that being the case, and there was 1,000. I mean, this video has, including my own, about 300 replies, and comments, and including my own replies and stuff. But man, and like this is like before I knew anything, people were letting me know about the stage spinning and like, oh, dude, this is such a vibe, man. 2020, drinking my coffee. It was slightly cold outside. Every single day, reacting to a new Hamilton video. It was such a good time. Like, I want to bring it back, man.
It passed.
So good.
And I have no idea if that's the case, but if that is, that's
so
really
good.
Cool how they were able to portray that within the sound. What are they saying? Rewind?
Oh, and the cutout.
That's cool.
Oh, huge reverb.
Really tight vocals. Like, it almost sounds like there's a noise gate on her voice, and also like a really snappy snare drum.
I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget.
Huge reverb on those side vocals.
I really like this. Nice. Almost sounds like she's so perfectly on key. It almost sounds like it's like auto-tuned, which I don't believe it is, but she's got a great voice.
Interesting choice, lyrically. I find this fascinating. So she said, "I forgot my dang name," and they've cursed throughout this entire musical. So I'm surprised, when artists choose words like that. You know what I mean? Maybe because of the slant rhyme and dang and name, maybe the a kind of slant, but that is an interesting choice, man. Production of this is unbelievable. It's also hysterical to watch back because I'm so clueless, and this 46 or 47 tracks on this album, it took a long time to figure out the plot, and then I'd say probably about halfway through, with the whole right before the room where it happens. What was that? What's the name of that song? Because I just remember thinking that they were related, but they were completely unrelated. Was it? Oh, it was Take a Break and Say No to This. Like at that point, like that was probably about halfway through. It's like, okay, I totally get what's going on now for the most part. And I started doing a little bit of research, but I liked keeping it kind of fresh. And it's funny how we're thinking, like, even going back, the room where it happens, I was thinking, oh, maybe, you know, like, obviously what happens, it's just, but it's just funny. Funny stuff, man. I love doing this. Let's keep going.
As a woman who has never been satisfied.
I'm sure I don't know what you
Almost like a harp kind of sound coming in with the same melody before.
forget yourself.
You're like me. I'm never satisfied.
Such a catchy track, man.
I've never been satisfied.
Even that like that machine gun style, vocal.
My name is
Nice.
Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton.
Where's your family from?
Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done.
Again, back to that whole, like, it's driving you, it's creating this
The
motion.
lyrics are driving the song.
Just you
The
wait.
vocals.
Just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match wit with someone at your level. What the hell is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom of seeing the light. It's Ben Franklin with the key and a kite. You see it, right?
Dude, that's killer, man. The sweet flow over the really laid
wild.
back kind of music.
The conversation
I'm sure
like-
somebody does. Somebody know the amount of words, the flat out words in this musical? I'd be curious because the fact that it's rap, a lot of it's rap, means there's more word count, which means you have to write more, which is crazy.
minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance, a bit of a posture. It's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'ma give it a chance. I asked about his family. Did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting. He looked askance. He's penniless. He's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, then he can't even grow it. I want to take him far away from this place. Then I turn and see my sister's face, and she is hopeless.
Ah, referencing hell. Come on, man. Oh, it's so, now that I know it, man, it's so good. It's so well
Far away
done.
from this place, then I turn and see my
But like,
sister's
here's me like a year ago, Jacob, like not even catching that reference. Oh, it's
face, and
so
she is
good.
hopeless. And I know
Dude, the story that they tell, to be able to describe what's going on in
It's
an
so clueless. You just missed the reference to the track.
incredible way without also, like, one of the things as a songwriter myself, the things that I find the hardest is
Amazing.
describing something without coming off as corny. And because it's hard to describe things without being corny, and I just think they're doing a great job at it.
she is hopeless.
I forgot to turn on my light.
That's funny. I was thinking that the whole time. Like, I was wondering why it was off. And I was like, because I always turned it on. And I was curious why it was off. And I was like, maybe there was like, maybe a lighting issue. Like, maybe I did it because it was too overexposed. And now I see it is too overexposed. But like, hey, you live and you learn. I recommend people all the time this when they want to get into YouTube. I say, hey, do this. Look at the quality of video a year ago, 2 years ago. Like, they see where we are now. Like, and the video quality is significantly better. But like, I recommend looking at my videos at like a 6-month difference just to gauge like, oh wow, that was horrible video. Oh, slowly 6 months later it got better. A year and a half later it got better. 2 years later, it's like, don't look at where we are now. Look at where we started and how we got here. And that's like, it's cool to kind of watch the progress.
Are just hopeless, and I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
I'm a girl in a world in which my
Oh, the rap
family
scheme is so
wants to
good.
marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb the one. So I'm the oldest and the wittiest and the gossip in New York City is insidious, and Alexander is
And New York City is insidious. That rhyme is
Crazy.
That doesn't mean I won't.
So one of the things I was trying to find the right place to pause it but it just kept going and going.
That's like one long
One of
sentence.
the ways it's getting this very laid back vibe, even over these really fast vocals, is the bass. The bass is really giving it that vibe. It's this whole note and then sliding down. It's like boom, 3, 4, boom, and it's giving it that very relaxed vibe because the drums are pretty fast. It's like this boom, da 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 da, boom, you know, and it's giving it that, and then her vocals are really fast. But it was giving it still that laid back vibe, like I said.
Yo, I'm learning something here, man, too. I didn't. That's like, it's like, I can see why you guys watch these videos because, like I said, I don't watch reactions typically in general, not usually. Maybe I'll watch a couple of my friends here and there, like supporting their channels and stuff. But I never watch my own, so it's fun to come. It's like, oh, that's actually that's kind of cool. You know, like it's funny, man.
Kind of relaxed whole notes.
One of many less.
Oh, there would have been the bass right there.
Of course, the one time.
My sister. Number 2. He's after me because I'm a stylish sister that elevates a status side. Have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduce him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice going Angelica, he was right. You will never be satisfied. Thank you for all your service.
If it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
The rhymes are
I know my
insane.
sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as
Nice.
trusting or as kind. If I tell
Nice mid-range, like and I guess it's more of an end of line, but the way she was phrasing it sounded like a midline rhyme, which is the kind rhyme, kind mind. I think line was the other one.
her that I love him, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be
Resign.
Even right there, side beside.
mine. She would say I'm fine, she'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes.
Even fantasize?
Romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized
Nice.
him up so quickly.
Nice.
At least my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life.
Oh, so am I understanding correctly that she's talking
Starting
about
to
her
get
sister's
the story
husband
now.
now? I'm mad confused. I gotta see the video.
To the groom,
That walk up on the strings, man.
to the groom, to the bride, to the bride. From your sister, Angelica's always by your side. To you,
Yeah.
and the whole
Great vocal riffs in here, man.
Early. The whispering satisfied. Vocal runs.
He will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.
Nice. I resolved that on the minor chord right there. Very cool. That was sick, man. I really like that. Was probably one of my favorites so far. I really like that. Very cool. Well, I
Agreed.
hope you guys enjoyed that. As always, you can leave a comment if you want me to react and break down any of your favorite songs. You can text.
That's amazing, man. So crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I stinking love this stuff, man. It's so good. So more Hamilton content to come. Not only these style where I react to my own reactions, I'll probably react to the songs again, the animatics, live versions, a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe even background story. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. I just miss doing this content because I really stinking love it. So stay tuned. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. If you want to check out the Patreon where you can see my personal reaction to the actual musical for the first time, there's also In the Heights. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys later. God bless and peace out.